Hello, fifth grade. Today is Friday, December 4th. Today in class, we started out by taking a spelling test. So please make sure that you take your spelling test and send me your scores. And those can be found on Spelling City. It is week 12. Make sure that you go to the correct color for your test. And then we spent a little bit of time finishing up talking about eruption, volcanoes, and the science of saving lives. We just said that we actually added our sticky notes up to the board, and the only relaxing moments we had were kind of at the end when we decided that, well, everybody really was gonna live, and that they had saved, I think maybe 20,000 lives. Can't remember exactly. But there were plenty of details in the second part of the text that make you think, oh my gosh, this is really, really bad. Like at the beginning of your assignment on page 191, there was the tunk, 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 tunk alarming noise from, and the seismograph was working so hard it was just making solid black ink on the paper, showing that the earthquakes were getting really, really intense and they were back to back. And also the worst part was they got to see that the information that was coming in slowly started blinking out on the far side, which meant that the volcano was destroying their equipment. And then a station went down on their side, which meant, uh-oh, things are coming toward us. And it was only 12 miles away from where they were standing. So then they're worried, oh my goodness, is it coming our way? And they were worried that they may also fall victim to the eruption and the searing pyroclastic flows of ash and rock coming at them. So the scientists knew they didn't even have time to evacuate now. That's less than 12 miles away. So they waited there worrying the whole time, thinking, oh my gosh, I could die. All this rock could be coming at me. And then I think this guy was watching the airstrip. You know how they have landing lights to help planes be able to see? And he figured as long as he could see the lights that the pyroclastic flow hadn't reached them yet. And let's see. I believe, this is so hard for me to see. I think it was somewhere at the end they decided to go get on the other side of the building and use that for protection, and they ended up surviving. So that was kind of an exciting story about how scientists put themselves in harm's way for people because they wanted to stay behind to help monitor what was happening. And they made the right call by getting everybody evacuated in time. The next thing that we did was we wrote a summary about this narrative nonfiction. And so I want you to write me a paragraph in 5 minutes or less today. I want you to turn it in today. That says, let's see, Eruption is a nonfiction narrative about a volcano or about Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines. That sounds like a good topic sentence, so rewind me if you can't remember. That could be your very first sentence, and then I want you to start from beginning. Tell me something that happened at the beginning, something in the middle, and something in the end. After 5 minutes, your time is up. Don't take a bunch of time on it. Just in a quick, general way, tell me what the scientists were worried about, what they ended up doing, and how it ended up at the end. And then you're ready for the new assignment. So that it finishes up that reading. And if I go to here, we have a new assignment today. It's called Between the Glacier and the Sea, the Alaska Earthquake. And when you open this up, it is in your assignments on HMH. When you open this up, you'll see that this is an informational video. and it's going to tell you about this Alaska earthquake. And it's just basically going to have a narrator explaining what happens, and then they may have some experts kind of weigh in and tell you some of the most important information. And as you go on, you come to the actual video here. You'll just click play. It's really short. I think it's less than 3 minutes. And I want you to answer in complete sentences and answer in each of the 2 boxes right underneath the video. And let's see, you already read your article. We'll work on those next week. Your spelling test. Make sure you waggle 10 minutes tonight for a total of 30 by tomorrow. So you need 30 waggle minutes. And I think no spelling, just need to waggle, just need to read this. I think that's it. So have a lovely weekend. I will see you guys on Monday.